Tell me what I'm rapping about.
The positive aspects of slavery and the Holocaust.
Fuck! Holocaust, what exactly does it cost? The cost of a life, the cost of this strife, the cost of your wife, the cost of this body. But this is just a waking dream, and a waking dream sometimes demands that you scream to wake. We allow ourselves never to drift off the cliff, so we allow ourselves to see through the mist for the inner taste of bliss.
Togetherness is a gift, and we all can come together against the Jewish agenda that the Holocaust was a second, the Fuhrer was the resurrection. I'm sorry I took Klonopin and Kratom and mixed them off the Xanda, snorted it and got kicked out of an open mic. I'm not even, almost fucking said though, what's that thing that rhymes with hike, but I didn't want to say because you seem kind of nice.
But I don't believe a man named the Fuhrer had anything except hate in his heart for the most part. Now he took that hate and he started to deflate. He not just killed the Jews, but he killed those from Poland, the ones that were gay, the ones that walked a different way. For he was here because he was conditioned to do the same rendition of hate and destruction. So we need to find some inner construction.
So I guess whether God, woman, or man, he was all a part of God's plan, and what he did was on a righteous design, because I paid you $5 to rap about the positive, the Holocaust and life. And when we're talking about identity, that we have none then, we're all one in you, you put a sign saying the rapping Jew. So how can you freestyle rap if you're putting an ad on that trying to make money and cash, because that's what the Jew do. But I still love you. From the Aryan to the race, superior, inferior, it doesn't matter, it's an ego game that we're all in place. But I see that on your face. I love you in state, and I hope we can all come together in grace.
What's your name?
My name is Mark RanDoM. Most people know me as RanDoM.
And what do you do for a living?
I do various things to make up my collective income, and I'm aspiring to be a professional comedian.
So how's the comedy thing going?
Not well. A
Why?
lot of people don't like me. I always saw comedy as this, oh, we're all welcoming and nice, but it just seems like identity politics have taken a hold of it.
Give me a list of the people that are trying to prevent you from doing comedy.
Do you want an actual list?
Yeah.
Open mic comedians who have a grudge against me or who don't like what I have to say. Comedians who are actually in the business who don't like what I have to say. There's comedians that have Netflix specials that still take their time to talk shit about me or tell people that I shouldn't be on a podcast or you shouldn't book me at a club. The fucking FBI's investigated me, kicked in my door, the ATF along with them, and detectives, social justice warriors, feminists, alt-right members, basically anyone with some sort of political stance where they take life seriously hates me because I just kind of find everything funny. I just try to spread positive energy. People who identify themselves as some sort of gender that's not science-based, the LGBTP community, the NYPD because they get called to comedy clubs when there's an incident of someone who doesn't like my fucking jokes. Oh, there's a joke I don't like. Let me call the fucking cops. He needs to be in jail. Suck my dick. Vegans, pedophiles, the Nation of Islam, believers. What the hell happened to real comedians? I don't see that anymore. I don't see any drug addicted, sex addict, suicidal, loner, abused, been molested their whole life comedians. All I see is a bunch of entitled, rich, millennial, upper class people. My opinion matters because my parents didn't pay enough attention to me. Get the fuck off the stage, you're not funny. Not that I am either. I guess my whole point is we got into this business because it was originally we're real comedians and we're all fucked up. So for comedians, Jen Kirkman is a cunt. For her to come out, oh my god, this is so horrible. Louis C.K. jerked off in front of me. Louis C.K. could rape me in the mouth. And if I still got a point out there, we're in this business because we accept life is horrible. We're all illness. I'm probably going to kill myself in a month. I don't give a fuck. Life is great. Life is madness. So, I honestly think women ruin comedy. Fuck Donald Trump and fuck the left and fuck Hillary Clinton. I hope they would just both rape each other on stage. I hope everyone fucking dies. I really hate this world. I hate blacks, I hate whites, I hate Jews, I hate Muslims, I hate atheists, I hate Scientologists. Fuck everyone. If you ever come back here, you can't do
that again.
I'm never gonna do that. I'm never come back here. I just want to know why.
Because you ask women about rape. You cannot do that.
I can't ask women. No, I'm talking about I was being raped. I was talking about a joke where I was being raped. I'm sorry, I got raped and people got offended by it.
It was little.
So in comedy, there's a line. At the left, there's a line.
Are you a fan of comedy?
Yes, I am.
Okay, do you think women are in comedy?
I think women rule comedy. We're funnier than men. It's just the men hire other men. But you know what? With all this sexual harassment, we're going to rule the world, baby.
How are women funnier than men when they can't take a joke?
Oh, what joke can't we take?
I don't know, when the men were called deplorables, they kind of laughed about it. When women were called nasty women, they were just angry in their protests.
No, it just fired us up.
So you don't find it a little odd, the more that women got in comedy and it got mainstream, that political correctness took a hold? Why is there so much censorship in jokes?
Give me an example of like censorship.
Roseanne made a joke, a tweet, and it was
Because,
taken down.
okay, on that one, and I like Roseanne.
Yeah, so
I'm
do
an
I.
independent who leans left,
Yeah,
but I love Roseanne.
yeah.
Because you know what it is? It's like people who make 9/11 jokes.
Yeah.
You just, to me, you don't do it. It's not about political correctness. It's about human decency. And you can't make jokes about the Holocaust. It's not political correctness. It's like if you had
As a woman talking.
no, you know what? If you, can I curse?
Yeah, go for
If you have a fucking relative that died in the Holocaust, you wouldn't think it's funny.
it. I would. The point
See,
of
you
comedy
would.
is to
See,
take.
that-
The point
no.
of comedy is to
But
take
there's
all
certain
tragedy.
things that are not funny.
Yeah, they are. Jewish people make jokes about the Holocaust. Black
You
people
know
make
what,
jokes
though?
about slavery. Comedy as an art form, altogether, was everything was making fun
Right.
of because we're all in this together.
I think anybody who does 9/11 and Holocaust jokes is a tool. Really.
Why are they a tool?
Why are they a tool? Because there's nothing funny about that, unless you're going to do something like more on the outskirts of it.
So they should have
but
their
the
careers
tragedy
taken away
itself.
for the jokes?
All right, I'm going to give it, and I enjoy this. I enjoy
Yeah.
your questions. Give me a 9/11 joke or a Holocaust joke that's funny.
I know comedian Pete Davidson makes a lot of 9/11 jokes because his father
Okay,
died in it.
okay. Can you give me a
Like
joke?
almost every Jewish comedian makes jokes about the Holocaust.
Okay, give me an example.
Including Roseanne, who you
Well,
said you
that's-
like.
I love Roseanne,
And she's Jewish.
right?
And she dressed up like Hitler
You know what?
and put a bunch of
To me, but yeah, I love Roseanne. But see, I'm fair enough to say,
Do you think
I
it's a
just
little-
think that's a horrible. I don't
What
think
I'm saying
that's
is-
funny. I say I don't think it's funny, and I
Alright.
think you're a tool. I would never say take your career away.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So what do you
I
think about
apologize,
Louis?
that was a misunderstood.
Louis
What about
C.K.?
Louis C.K.?
I think he should be allowed to perform. I wouldn't want to go see him.
All right.
Who cares? I don't believe in like even Roseanne. I don't think she should be banned for life from performing.
I'm going through this issue where I've been considered a hate speech comedian, so they're trying to ban me from open mics and things like that. What are your views on free speech? Do you think there's a free speech issue in comedy?
An issue.
Whereas like people are getting banned for speech or things, jokes that they're saying.
No, I don't think so.
Are you a fan of Roseanne?
A fan? No.
Oh. Do you think she should have lost her show because of the tweet she said?
Sure, yeah, it's a private company.
But in that argument, don't you see how that's kind of a slippery slope in a way?
No, the Constitution protects free speech
Yeah.
on the part of the government.
Okay.
It doesn't on the part of private
So do you believe
corporations.
Colin Kaepernick, he should be fired because he kneeled for the national anthem?
No.
But that's also a private company. They should, if they wanted to, they could technically fire him. Have
Yes,
you
I
ever
do.
been
They
accused
say-
of sexual assault?
Nah. Yep, for my girl though.
I know what that's like. Bitches be tripping, right?
Yeah.
You make it really hard to hate black people.
Look, man.
What
look.
is your specific religious belief? What would you, Islam?
Nah, I ain't none of that.
Christian?
I ain't none of that. I ain't Christian.
Buddhism?
I ain't Buddhism. I ain't none
Judaism?
of that. Nah, I'm a
Do you
poet.
fuck with the Jews?
I don't fuck with the Jews. I don't do none of that.
Why not?
Because like I don't know all depth of what the next man is thinking.
Because you know the Jews have systematically destroyed the black communities and blame it on the white people.
Oh yeah, him. And the next topic is I don't know.
Just a word.
A word. Fuck. Talk about fucking.
Fucking. Back in the day, it used to be called rape.
And now you have to sign forms before you do it. It sucks that we have to play this game. We're all lying to ourselves. We all want to fuck. We should exist in a utopia where everyone's jerking everyone off on the street and women are getting their pussies fucked in. Maybe they wouldn't be protesting and so angry. Okay, whoever's next? The next topic is slavery. Deal with that one.
Speaking about fucking, dude, you just fucked me with slavery.
That was my first time
So
hearing.
I can't go on stage because I suck?
It's not because you suck, man. It's
I
because
do
you don't,
suck.
You didn't have. It's because
only
you
been
didn't
a
have
month
jokes
in.
and you're just saying controversial shit.
I'm not saying controversial shit.
You're look, man. I'm just telling you what it is, okay?
Why are you censoring speech? Do you think if a comedian sucks, he should be banned from an open mic?
No.
Do you think the censoring of free speech is an issue going on in this comedy scene?
Yeah, still, I mean, there's a lot of comics who, have taken words down that, you look at like Jim Jeffries, you couldn't say cunt before Jim Jeffries.
Do you, and you don't have to answer this question, this is controversial, but do you think if I were a black person or I was a white woman, they would ban me from clubs? All right, he doesn't want to answer that.
Yeah, no, it's a good question though. Possibly, yeah.
Are you a comedian?
Yeah. I
Would you like to be interviewed?
Listen, this is the most diverse neighborhood in the world, and you can do what you want.
Yeah, and I did what I want, and he wanted me not to come back to his club anymore.
And you watched him do a set. Do you think he deserves to be banned from the mic for that?
No.
Yeah.
I told abortion jokes, bro.
Exactly.
For everything.
Yeah. He also wrote a report on Mein Kampf because his brother was. That was an American history. See, that's funny. I know he really didn't. I know he's a loving person.
And you know how to clear a room and a street.
I didn't clear the room. There's 3 fucking people in that room.
Tell people, say, look, we are equal opportunity offenders.
Equal opportunity
Offenders, yes. So if you're easily offended, that might be for you. This might not be for you.
Do you think it's because more women are getting into comedy and women are more offended? Women are genetically inferior. Are you a fan of the NFL?
Yeah.
Do you think they become pussies over the decade with all the promoting of breast cancer, all their ads during the Super Bowl? Oh, domestic violence is so horrible. They would never pull that shit in the 80s. It's because women got involved. Now they're talking about taking out the, what was that, because of the head concussions? That's female bullshit. To ban someone from a club for their gender or ethnicity?
I think it depends on whatever the club wants to do.
Okay.
And if something that somebody said made someone uncomfortable, and that's,
But
the
isn't that
nature.
a discrimination act? Like, I think if
so
there was a
Title
club...
VI is a public accommodation statute, and that protects people on the basis of
Does it
gender,
protect
race,
sexual
color,
orientation?
ethnicity. It depends on the state, I
All right.
believe. And so.
What about the mentally ill?
So that's a separate statute as
All
far
right.
as I thought.
All right.
I mean, I could be wrong. You perhaps are the expert on this. I don't know.
No, I'm just a mentally ill person. Did you enjoy Nanette's special?
I did.
But that's basically what you're saying. That was a politically charged thing that wasn't
And my
actually fun.
enjoyment is also constitutional. Honey, you're just getting comp law wrong. That's
What?
the thing. You're getting constitutional law wrong.
Yeah.
Everybody can have opinions.
Yeah.
But it's like if I enjoyed Nanette, that doesn't take away from my points about private corporations being
But if
allowed
a
to
bunch
do
of
what they
people
want.
didn't enjoy Nanette, they could ban her. Would it
But
be
why
right
would
to,
they ban her?
Let's just say hypothetically
There's
her.
a free show at 6.
Let's say
Yes.
hypothetically her
But it
special
didn't,
bomb.
but it didn't.
But let's say it did.
There's a 6 p.m. free comedy show. It didn't though. That's the point. Is unfortunately it didn't
that's what I said. Is
bomb.
culture that dictates what
You're making
people
a
look.
mathematical argument out of things that aren't mathematical. Nanette didn't bomb. She didn't say anything that was offensive. Some people
She
thought,
just
oh,
did a
it's
hate
not
speech against the white center
really
male.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much, RanDoM. It was wonderful to meet you guys. All right, bye.
You're walking away. I'm just being pleasant towards you. I have no
I
hate towards you.
have a
I'm
show.
loving.
That's
The moment I answered that question, you just ran.
That's fair. Okay, so I won't. And she
Yeah.
wasn't banned because she didn't do anything that actually made anyone want to ban her.
But if she did, like let's say
If she
white
did,
men
if
wanted
she
to
did.
ban her because they found it
Right,
offensive.
so then I'm sure she wouldn't care because I don't think that that's her demographic.
Yeah.
That's it.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
She wasn't banned, so she shouldn't be banned.
But what if someone doesn't want
If-
their demographic?
if.
Almost like
So
what
then,
if I,
then
no,
they
what
walk
if I
away,
want
and that's a free market.
Well, what if I want a mixed audience? I want black people, gays,
You
and
can't
women to
make
like
people
me.
like you. You have to cause them to naturally.
So I should
by
join the
connecting.
Klan?
No.
Sorry, just talk to my agent.
How do you have agents? You're out here on the street.
Yeah. Drag is just an identity. It's just your alter ego. It's just your fullest expression of self. That's just how I see drag. I think it can be different for other people.
Do you think it's a destruction of society that it's sexualizing the kids?
No, I do not. Absolutely not.
You ever been to a comedy show?
Why do transgender people kill comedy?
I don't know. Tell me.
Are you Arab? Okay, can I ask you a question about your cause? Okay. What are you trying to get across to people?
Trying to wake them up.
About what?
Wake them up how we treat animals in this country and most developed countries.
Do you think, why are you morally against the way we treat animals?
Well, I think most people, if we did this, what we do to dogs, they would be outraged.
You don't think a bear or a tiger would kill us too?
Of course they would.
Then why treat them nice if they want to kill us?
We're not eating bears and tigers.
You don't think a bunch of chickens would just come up and kill us? Do you think chickens have any emotion towards us?
Do they have
Does
any
a
emotion?
cow give a fuck if you're sad or have depression or your mom has leukemia?
But that's beside the point. That has nothing to do with it.
It does, because you're saying we need to care about animals and the way that we coexist. I'm like, animals don't give a fuck about us.
What veganism is about is simply leaving animals alone.
Yeah.
I believe we should just leave animals alone. We have no necessity today, so we just leave them alone. They leave us alone. They don't force breed us. They don't steal our milk.
That's because we're the dominant species. Do you believe in aliens?
There could be life on other in the galaxy.
Do you think if aliens came down, they would enslave humanity?
I mean, hunting is way more humane than factory farming.
Do you think we should be hunting people?
I would eat people if I had the chance.
You really would? Would you like to see people in cages?
No, I wouldn't like to see them abused. I would like to see abused, but I think people who deserve it, who victimized others,
I think
like child molesters.
It'd be sexually arousing for me to do that. But why child molesters? What do you have against the child molesting community?
I have against not just child molesters, rapists, serial killers, or people who abuse others.
But do you think they can't help it? They're genetically messed up?
My wife is actually a psychologist.
So why do they deserve to be enslaved, but animals don't?
Well, they're not innocent.
You don't think there's chicken rapists? What I'm saying is, it's a consciousness of a criminal or a pedophile. They're defective. They have a lower level of consciousness. Animals do as well. So why save animals for the lower level? Like, why be compassionate to this lower species, but to not pedophiles?
Well, it's an interesting question, but my thing is they can control it. There's people who have urges to do things, but they control it.
Yeah, like chickens. They have urges to pet.
I have an urge to punch people in the face when they make wise-ass comments. Everyone has certain desires.
Yeah.
We don't rape a woman because we see her, an attractive woman. We don't be like, oh, I want to rape her. Or no, we shouldn't.
Oh.
But my point is, like, we control our desires. I understand that some people have have a desire to. Most of us don't have a desire to have sex with children. But some do, but there's other ones that work to control.
Look at all these people over here. How many times a day are you sexually assaulted by women?
A lot.
A lot?
Facts.
Have you ever tried to put a Me Too article out about them?
Nah, not really. Although the concept has, it flew across my mind, but it's true. It's true. Men get assaulted by women too sexually.
The majority of women are rapists, and it's just a closet thing. Yeah, this is facts. He really knows it. He can't say it.
People these days, especially these days, they're opportunists.
Exactly.
They're opportunists. If they can take advantage of the situation or manipulate the person.
Exaggerate. So how do we stop these women rapists? The only way to stop noble men like this from being taken down by bitch women, opportunists, and manipulative liars is that women need to be enslaved and they need to have their clits cut off. And Indian and Muslims had it right.
Cut off their clits. I like to lick the clit. Come on now. I'm saying you can't do that. You can't cut off a woman's clit. That's brutal. That's brutal.
But you know what? They would be sympathetic because they're so one-sided.
But I think there's certain things that need to be taken away from them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
They're
exactly.
Like Maybe they need to realize the power of the dick. Maybe
Facts!
men need to stop giving it away to the women, and we have to say, you know, bitch, wait until you buy me dinner. You impress me with some story.
Get 'em!
You come up in the right car.
Get 'em!
And then you can fucking get this dick.
Get 'em!
Maybe you have 10 women around me before I decide which one of you basic bitches gets my hand in.
Get him!
Yeah.
Get him! Ah! He's kicking it.
Fucking with this man right here, man. I don't know. Leave him the fuck alone, police. This man ain't doing nothing, man. He's minding his business, man.
What's the shit about you?
You know what's funny is a lot of people would consider me racist, but white people don't like me. Black people like me more. And I kind of want to make the divide. I want to kind of make the crossover. How do I get white people to like me?
Paint your face black.
But, you know, Farrakhan tweets, white people are the devil should die. I'll retweet that because my experiences with white people, and I fucking hate them. They're just so much more faker about race. They're like you talk about it and they're like, wow, I don't know, like they're talking about black people are struggling, they're all this, and it's like, they fucking hate you. They want you to stop glad-handing them and treating them like children. They're like, yeah, you're racist. And I'm like, no, I just grew up around a lot more black people than I wanted to my whole life. So as a black person,
they're terrorists.
Have you, as a black person, ever thought of just killing a bunch of white people?
All the time.
Exactly. So they're doing your work for you.
And there's attack on free speech.
Yep.
Because you've been banned.
Yeah.
You know, and with all that being said, you're banned from this mic too. No, I'm just kidding. This is the one place you can come and be as racist as you want.
Gay people make fun of straight white men. It's just what they do. It's funny.
Surrender.
Yeah.
I think you should surrender.
Exactly, but shouldn't they then surrender to my jokes because I'm fucking awesome? I'm a comedy god? Who's the superior race?
I don't think there is one.
Exactly.
Okay.
But then why is there a feeling of oppression? Because that's subconscious inferiority.
I guess, I don't know why. I mean, because people get insecure and like mob psychology has something.
So why do they put an identity to that? Why can't they just be individually upset?
You can be whatever you want. You can be upset. I'm not saying you can't be upset.
But then that means the alt-right has a point and Nazis have a point.
You drop from like 1 to 1,000 and I don't understand how or why.
Because they're both groups that feel oppressed by society and marginalized, that they have to band together for hate.
Okay. All right.
What do you want to know?
I'm just here, are you a comedy fan?
Always.
Oh, what are some of your favorite comedians?
Probably Kathy Griffin.
Okay.
I think she's like borderline rude.
Borderline
and like
rude?
everyone's always a little nervous.
Yeah, she's kind of catty, right?
See, we differ on this. I think she's
So, did you guys protest Nanette?
What?
Nanette's Hannah Gadsby's Nanette. Was that?
Why would I protest it?
I don't know. Where do you stand on that? Because that was a very polarizing thing where a lot of people didn't think it belonged in comedy.
Oh, I thought it was beautiful.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought it was really beautiful.
I'm not
It was
familiar.
funny but thoughtful.
Who killed comedy?
Yeah.
Look it up right now.
I'll tell you who killed comedy, reality shows.
What I'm saying is, do you see me as a heterosexual or some like threatened by or have some issue with?
I don't even know if you're straight or not.
I think you're doing.
I know, I'm
you're
confused
you're-
myself.
You're doing.
Does there seem like there's a political correctness or a censorship issue going on?
Yeah, of course. I think it's just a generational thing. Like, people are just like behind their computers and all butthurt about everything and opinionated and stuff. So I guess it was technology and the internet and helicopter parents that make want everyone to be like.
That's exactly what I say on stage too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Am I
Do you
writing
think-
your material right now?
No. Do you think it's the majority of it's women? I see women protesting. I don't see men protesting. But don't we all put up with shit and we have to deal with it as individuals and not put a pussy hat on and blame an entire group of people? That kind of sounds like the Klan if you ask me. Put a hat on and blame a group of people for your problems. What I'm starting to realize is that there's two dimensions of comedy. One where identity politics and political correctness runs it, where people aren't funny anymore and they're just using spite. They're basically fake comics. And then there's real comics where we find everything funny and everything goes. And the issue is people might see me as a fucking fake comic just because I suck.
Alright, what the hell happened to comedy? What the hell happened to comedians? There's no drug addict sex. That's very sexist. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm not every other comedian that's gonna. What? It's very superficial of me. No, I see inside your soul. I'm not looking at this exterior beauty. I'm knowing that you're all manipulative narcissists, and that's why you're either all single or going to be in a failed relationship. Your relationships are going to fail because you either want them for money or some status title. You wouldn't date a garbage man. What? This is fun for me. You're the people who are outraged. I bet you've gone to protests, haven't you? You're all protesting. Oh my God, which one of you sent a Me Too blog? One of you has. I know one of you sent the Me Too blog out. Oh, so what if you did? Because life is rape. Sorry you're getting treated like a male now. That's what equality is. No one gives a fuck about your problems. See, this is the manipulation. You started, no. You came at me, shut up, shut the fuck up. You started coming at me. Oh wow, no man's ever talked to you like that before. Let me tell you something. This is what you did. This is what women do. They start bullshit and then they give this look, oh my God, I don't know what happened. What happened? I just started calling out in a comedy club and I don't know what happened. This is the narcissistic manipulative bullshit. I bet all of your boyfriends are sick of that shit and they're cheating on you with transsexuals. Alright, I'll give you an olive branch. Did Louis C.K., what do you think about Louis C.K.? Oh my God, you're in a comment. Fuck you, look at you, fuck you. Oh, really? Really? Fuck you, suck my dick, fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, you did. You called out. That's the manipulation. You can't take responsibility for your shit.
Getting all these death threats, and they published a blog about me, and the police were called, and then the fucking cop had the balls to act like I was inconveniencing him when I said, dude, I know this is a bullshit call, but I don't want any legal trouble from this. I don't want any ramifications. I didn't do anything wrong. So, like, fuck everyone.
Ladies, I apologize for that. Sometimes we have crazy people, you know, so that's what you do. Sometimes we have crazy people, you know, like they don't get enough medication, love, their parents didn't hug them enough.
You're a narcissistic cat.
I'm gonna kick your ass right now.
Oh,
Say about your fucking girlfriend. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, she fucking get out of here.
All right.
This was supposed to be funny times.
It was not funny time. And lady, you look so amazing. Why are you even with that guy? Is that really your boyfriend?
I love him, yeah.
Okay, well then you have your own issues, sweetie. But I feel bad for you. Okay.
I feel bad for you.
Okay, good. All right, we're gonna continue with our next comic. Luis Lopez. Come on, Luis. Give some guys to Luis.
Guys, I just want to tell jokes. I was here for a fun, loosey-goose time. Well, got 3 years still. There we go, yeah! Hell yeah, you guys want to come up closer? These seats are softer. These seats are softer. Come on, I need this right now. Do you not know what happened? Oh my God.
I will fucking kick you out. No, you attack jokes.
Guys, I have jokes about Monopoly, and I have jokes about Facebook. Which would you like to hear?
You can't put your hands on me, cunt.
Oh, believe me, I can.
Yeah. Oh, you can?
Yes.
Oh, where's my joke?
You want to call the police? Because I can definitely
You
do
put
that.
your hands on me. You can't do that. That's illegal.
Ted, could you please call 911? Oh, you have to right now.
They're calling 911 because my jokes are so killer. But I'm... Anyone? Anyone gets that?
I thought it was funny.
You thought it was funny?
I thought it was funny.
Calling 911 because my jokes are so savage.
It didn't seem like you were prepared to handle hecklers being shitty. You sort of...
Yeah, no, I got it.
You didn't execute what you were going for.
Oh, hell yeah. But afterwards, I tried to contact the woman privately and said, hey, like, we didn't handle that professionally.
Oh, not
and
The host?
Yeah,
Or the woman?
I tried to
Right.
contact her, and then she just posts this thing on Facebook saying he assaults a audience member, and he just screamed at women that he wants them all raped. And I was like, whoa, bitch. And then all these people started getting on
Whoa,
Facebook.
bitch.
That must have calmed her down.
I'm actually banned from this place. They said, I'll call the Creek and Cave and try to get
Wait,
him
you're
back.
banned from here?
Well, whatever, fuck it. They've said all these people.
Yeah.
So then,
Kumia, just come down.
in the open mic world, it really is now run by this PC culture of microaggression, and we are attacking you, and we are banning you, and no one is good. So it's like, I knew I was already fucked, that they were feminists, and this was going to be a horrible situation. And I'm the type where, like, it's already self-destructed. There's no saving this, so I'm going all in. Fuck
all right,
it.
so that I can respect, and I have heard that a lot from a lot of people.
I'm just, the FBI is profiling me as a person of interest.
What?
In all yeah.
Get the fuck off our show.
Get him off the fucking show, Lou.
What are you doing?
The PC
How did you
culture-
get on their radar?
Because I made a joke about.
Because I've been trying.
Okay, I'll teach you how. I made a joke about the Parkland shooting, about the kid saying, "I want to be a professional shooter." And I was like, "I actually have to get paid for that, and the market isn't too big now."
And then they saw a picture of you. They were like, okay, there's something weird here.
No, but
You look a little bit like that Sandy Hook guy.
Yeah, you look like every school shooter for the past 10 years rolled into one.
You know what? You suck as a comedian. They want to ban you. They want to censor you. They want you fucking in prison. That's this whole like weird social justice Antifa world that we live in. So it's proven that.
This is turning into a white power speech.
What? Were you ever committed?
Committed. When I was a teenager, I was through a lot of mental institutions.
No, to comedy at one point.
You are a woman in the audience of a RanDoM show. Keep your yap shut, because RanDoM don't play that shit.
I love it. I want to hate him, and I love him.
This is for Mark RanDoM. And this is just a random message I'm leaving you. See, you're listening to a comedian who makes a joke about your name and saying it's a random message. That's someone whose advice you're taking. Okay, Mark, I know you're having trouble because you're controversial. Well, I'm controversial too. And I've lost several $1 million from that, but that's not important. That's nothing. It's not like it hurt me financially. And, but no, seriously, Mark, I heard that you sometimes use the word cunt. When you're on stage, use the word cunt. Well, you stop that right now, Mark. Stop using that word, because that's my joke, okay? I wrote that. So quit stealing from me.
Mark RanDoM. Random cameo for you by me, Andy Random Dick. It is kind of random. My dick, that is. This is funny. You're a comic that keeps getting banned from clubs for being too dirty. Oh, I wonder who that sounds like. I am right now in Los Angeles, and this is just Los Angeles. Besides the bars I'm not allowed in ever, I'm 86th forever, I'm not allowed in the Comedy Store ever again, or the Laugh Factory ever again. It reminds me of being almost kicked out of Columbia College in Chicago because I was doing too many crazy things, and the dean called me in a couple times into the office, his office, and said, Andy, by the second time, he said, you can't be doing these things. People are freaking out. You're weird. You're scaring people. Oh yeah. So he said, you can leave now. And as I'm walking out the door, or we both are, he turns to me and says, I didn't say it wasn't funny.
I started out canceled, and that's how people kind of give me.
Started out canceled. He started out canceled. I like this guy.
People, this whole political correctness, the reason I hate it is because it divides you into one moment in time. Like, if I kick a woman in the cunt, then I'm misogynistic. If I fucking say the N-word, then I'm racist. If I, like, kick a Muslim out of a country, then I'm Islamophobic. Why can't I just be misanthropic, which is hatred for humanity? I would say fuck the Jews, but that seems like a hacky premise at the start. Fuck Islam. Like, oh my god, I hate the way that this world is so divided. You either spite Trump, so you're going for Hillary, or you spite Hillary, so you're going for Trump, and people are like, Obama is a Muslim. Who was it from there? I hope he was a literal Islamic fucking death to white people, King Abdul Muhammad, kill them all. I hope that was Obama's intention as he got into office. I hope he fucking hated the white race and just wanted to level this country through communism, and then fucking Trump is going in, and then we're about just fucking double teaming each other. Conservatives and liberals, and we're just, it's a fucking accordion fuck. You ever see two black people fuck this 18-year-old white chick? It's just an accordion fuck. Can I ask a question? The beginning statement you said was that women are funnier, women
No, I was busting
dominate.
your chops. You can't go there. I was totally kidding. Women and men are funny, but I sell comedy, right?
Yeah.
There's people that come up to me and they're like, oh, we want to see all men. We don't think women are fun. I mean, that's ridiculous. And then I get people, we only want to see black people. We only want to see white people. I'm like
in 2013, Amy Schumer gets popular, and then this debate about women and comedy, and is it funny or not, and all women are coming into comedy. But if you remember in the 80s and 90s, we had a lot of female comedians that were really Joan Rivers, a legendary comedian. We had Paula Poundstone.
Right.
We had Ellen.
She's my favorite comic.
We had, who's the one though? Maria Bamford. We had a lot of funny women comedians.
I won't go see certain people because of things. Like Roseanne, if I feel she's changed, because we all screw up. We all said dark things.
Exactly.
She shouldn't be banned for life. But if she's making an effort to change and just realize that that was a really horrible thing to say, that's cool with me. I believe everybody is a work in progress.
Yeah.
And
so why
Bill
don't
Clinton, you probably don't like Bill Clinton.
I don't give a fuck.
I know,
I'm a comedian.
but he said something that moved me so much, and it was something weird about Dennis Rodman years ago. And it was something, I forgot what it was, but he
that
said...
he's had sex with over 30 women.
No, he said, never let us judge people on their darkest day. And I love that.
That should be promoted in the world. So why is it that we live in this culture of where one person does something wrong, it's all over Facebook, it's all over Instagram, it's take their job, destroy their livelihood, and then it's kind of coming from the more social justice, feminist types.
Right, I agree with you on that.
All right, protest ice cream. It's 80% for women, but $1 for men. The wage gap is, as we know, a myth. It's just another false lie that women like to make up, like false rape accusations and their Me Too bullshit. It's all a part of this. Oh, I didn't want it because I'm a victim, while they're all being the perpetrator. You know I'm right, sweetheart. You're all rapists. Comedy tickets?
Yeah, I would love to do this, but I'm not going to do it right now, guys.
Did you know half the people barking are actually selling drugs? I found that out the hard way.
You try to look like David Tell on purpose to sell tickets?
Is this a gay train or something? Are they gonna start pulling their dicks out and start fucking each other one by one?
And never come back.
I saw you were vaping something. What is it?
I don't know.
Is it hashish?
No.
Could I have some?
No.
Do you know where to get some?
No, not.
Excuse me, sir. Is this your wife? Is this your wife? She seems happy. She wants to be a part of it. Is that the cause of your marital disputes? Her attention whores. Look at her. She loves it. Oh, women are such attention whores. He's smiling at me and she's angry at him. No, you didn't take the picture right just here. I tried to take the pictures best of you, but the moment I walked in, it's like, go away. She's like, okay. She wants out of that fucking marriage so bad. I'm a comedian.
Oh yeah. No, but it's real shit. I mean, what you said is real shit because I was actually...
I get thrown out of clubs for that shit.
It's real shit. I'm glad. Yo, this it's a serious topic.
Yes,
but it's funny.
Yeah, and I get thrown out for saying exactly what I said to you and we're laughing. I've gotten banned from clubs for saying the same thing.
For real?
Yes.
It's fucking real shit. This is the shit.
Yes.
This is the shit we go
It's not
through.
a white hetero male telling you, that's a black man saying it's real shit. So all you fucking cowards.
Wait a second, dude. I gotta stop you at that. I'm not black. I'm chocolate.
Oh, he's
chocolate.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Is that a level above or below black?
Huh? No, that's above.
Above?
That's above black.
So
you know what I mean? I'm not the name of my oppressors. You know what I mean? My oppressors, you know what I'm saying, decided, you know what I'm saying, to call me black and attach it to a group and say black people. You know what I'm saying?
He's above black people.
You know what I'm saying? I'm above black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say above black people, you know what I'm saying?
OJ
Because
thought that
unfortunately
too, but
we're
look what
labeled
happened.
that. You know what I mean? Listen.
Well, we're all labeled that in a way.
I'm
That's why I said
hot chocolate, you're sexy vanilla.
Sexy vanilla?
How about that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
real
Yo,
shit.
comedy clubs. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't be kicking us out, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a serious topic. And I know y'all like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Oh, So you photobombing?
Yep.
You see? That's that opportunist stuff we're talking about.
Excuse me, sir. Is that your wife?
I said I'll do it. This is actually my mom.
Oh, wow. I guess you look so young. See, here, the thing is, I'm with my wife, and I'm wondering, will I ever find true love?
We were just having this conversation.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the
That's the type of comedy I like. So
What was the conversation?
I don't know. Well, like I'm just more into dark humor. So
Yeah.
like, you know, it doesn't really jive with everybody.
Yeah.
So
I'm one of those, I love all types of humor and dark humor, and we should interview those bitches. But it's like, it's off limits. I feel like you should still be able to joke about it.
Yeah.
Well,
So
some
right
people are
there,
protesting.
you just called the ladies
What?
a derogatory term.
Oh, like they have any respect for themselves? Look at them running the streets like this. Do you think there's a censorship issue going on in comedy?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Yes.
What do you think that's the cause of?
I think society is more sensitive than ever.
Why do you think that is?
I think that politics probably has something to do with it.
People feel a sense of entitlement of not doing anything.
Oh my God! Yes. Why can't people get along?
Facebook.
What about Facebook?
Another entitlement to share your feelings on things that you probably shouldn't share with other people.
Yeah, why don't you experience it here?
Yeah, I said that.
Yes. Italian. Where are you from? There's a third one.
Upstate New York.
New York, Italian, beautiful. That's the triad of just. Have men ever told you you're too much?
Yes.
All the time.
Do you accept the value in society as maybe a smash and pass?
Awesome.
I'm going to be thinking about you while I'm fucking my wife.
He is a Saints player. He has been suspended for 4 games for PEDs, performance-enhancing drugs. Allegedly.
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 Why, you know what? And he shouldn't be suspended for that?
He should not be suspended for it. They all do it. Somebody just got caught.
Exactly. It's almost like I perform on cocaine. Why do I get to perform and have good drugs?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why does a man get to use Viagra and it's okay?
It's probably just Viagra.
Yeah. Why do the police get to be hopped up on methamphetamines and kill people?
Man, sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire.
Yes.
Suspension. He'll be
He
back.
shouldn't have even been
He
suspended.
shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Conspiracy.
It's the patriarchy. How's it the patriarchy?
It is, because they're against people better.
But you don't think it's women that are forcing him to play in the first place? That's a matriarchy attacking him. He's not performing for himself. He's performing so someone can learn.
I don't believe in safe spaces.
All right.
Okay, that's ridiculous. If you want to be tough in the world, you got to deal with.
This is a real woman comedian, by the way. For all the feminists joking,
thank
this
you.
is a real woman comedian.
And I consider myself a feminist, but I want
because it's for
last
actual
story.
equality, not
Last story.
Yeah.
The KKK came when I went to school in Connecticut, and all the cops there, whatever. Man, we were going after them. We were saying more nasty things to them than they were to us, right? Now, some people are against them even speaking. I despise them with all my soul. There's probably a group I don't hate most. But we got right back in their faces. And that, to me, is America. On that, though, that's tricky because to me, because I believe in everybody having the right, but I get nervous about that they're seriously going to incite violence. And that to you probably says.
They've already incited violence.
That's
whether
what
it
I
was
mean.
Antifa or the alt-right, they're all
But
fighting
talking
each other.
about Roseanne or whatever, I don't think she should be banned. But the individual, and you probably like this, the individual venue should decide what comics can go there and look at.
I guess my final question.
We're not
would be
as
is-
different as you think.
Exactly. So why can't I feel like,
I
and
enjoy
maybe
this.
I'm wrong. Exactly. I feel like a lot of women comedians hold this grudge that it is, like you said, women only sign women, only hire women, and do that, and they're almost just being more political, like you've seen in that special.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that.
What did you think of that?
The resentment I have, and maybe it's wrong, because I'm open to being corrected, but it just bothers me that, like, all the late night shows go to men.
Yeah.
That's Wanda Sykes had a great show, but then she like broke her freaking leg or something, and it went off. And I know it's about ratings or whatever, but I think there's a couple of female comics,
I
not
definitely
all,
think that there should be.
that they should do. I'm just saying.
I understand.
women, like, I would love to be given the opportunity to write.
And I think you should if you're funny, not because you're a woman.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
I agree with you. I agree. But it's just, I think there has to be something done so we at least get an equal chance. Maybe cover the names that they don't know if it's a male or a female.
Yeah.
I wrote a play, and one of my friends brought it to a workshop, and it was a firefighter. Long story short, they said, "Who is that writer? He is amazing." And my friend just stood up and he goes like this.
Would you mind
He
if I
goes,
ask how
"No."
old you are?
He goes, "I don't give my age. I'm
All right.
timeless."
No, I'm just.
But I'm ageless. But my point is, and I'm not saying I'm a great writer. I'm not. But he said they were raving, and then when I told him you were female, they were like, "This was the quote he gave me." He goes, "That can't be." You know, Kathy Griffin did something. I like Kathy Griffin.
I mean, check
she
out
she did the Donald Trump head or whatever. I think that's poor taste. I don't think it's
I
funny.
didn't like it, but she should.
But here's the thing: I don't think she should be banned
Exactly.
for life.
Neither do I.
If
Kathy
a
Griffin
venue,
was another amazing comedian.
I think she's wonderful, and I think she should be back.
Exactly.
You know,
I
New
do
Year's
too.
Eve, she's the only reason I want to stay up late night after I get home from here.
Do you think gay people have a good sense of humor?
The best.
Really? Do you think they might take things more personally?
No. I think they really can laugh about themselves if they're secure people.
That's a really honest answer. I like that. We're in this existence of consciousness we both create, because this is all a collective that we're part of this dimension. But like I said, you were supposed to rap about the positives of genocide.
Genocide, the positive you claim, but I allow myself to realize this narrative is about placing shame and blame on another group. So I allow myself not to be caught in these things. Yes, I say I'm the 6'7" Jew because that's how the world will see me. No matter to the day I die, no matter what else I cry. See, back in the day, they would put me in the Holocaust, they would have put me in a concentration camp. So man has played this so many times, and there's always some who claims to be superior and someone else is supposedly supposed to be inferior. And they're good Jews and bad Christians and good Muslims and bad everything. But it's not about seeing people as their identity. It's about breaking free. So don't allow yourself to merely just see one side. It's like a shitty detective merely with just one perspective.
You only do free range.
Yeah. No, I believe it. I can tell you're I can take a joke. I can take a joke. Don't worry.
I support your cause.
Thank you.
God bless them. Where do you think this country's going? Do you think we're going to get out of this and love each other?
I hope so, but I have no idea. I'm just like one comedian. What do you care what I think?
Because I love people, regardless of gender, race,
Good.
whatever, and I just want camaraderie. I love you, and I swear I want God to bless. I want good things for you. That's how I
the
feel.
same thing for you.
Could you give advice to the female comedians out there who are banning people, who are taking things personally, and who are identifying themselves as a comedian? Because when I see women say, as a female, like Nanette, I feel like, honestly, hand to God, you should be more successful than Nanette. And that's bullshit compared to just your mentality and your spirit and your soul. And I can tell you've been through a lot. I can tell there's been a struggle. And you're overcoming, you're laughing, and you're not judging people. You deserve more spotlight than
thank you so much. Well, the good thing about me is I'm a God person.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you get your big break, and it's the worst thing that can happen to you. So, what I'm saying is, that's just my belief. You don't have to believe. I don't like. I think more atheists are going to be in heaven than the people that are telling you you're going to hell.
Yeah.
Because I know you got a good heart. That's my point. Yeah.
I'm sorry. To all the female comedians out there who identify themselves
I'm
as
Dana.
feminists,
Give me my big break. Get me off the streets. This is my corner. I'm sick of prostitute, man.
What's Twitter or Facebook?
Oh, I don't do that. I'm an old school Italian, man.
what's
You
your
gotta
name?
come see me. Dana by Eagle, and I'll give you
Dana
a
by
discount
Eagle.
on comedy. And I like this
This
guy.
is a real fucking female comedian. Fuck all you fake female comedians. This
I'm
is
gonna get
real.
death threats next week.
I already have 100 death threats.
That's okay.
Thank you so much. I almost fucking cried in this interview.
You're awesome.
I wanted
You
you to
are
be,
such a good soul.
No, I just wanted you to be an ignorant feminist. So
Oh,
I
I know. You came at me. I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna die here.
So you've been searching for who killed comedy for months. Who do you think killed comedy?
From what I've observed, it's actually comedy isn't dead, but it is dying because people are letting it die. What's happening is people are making jokes, and it's more and more socially acceptable to cave for advertisers and corporations to just take shows off the air and take jokes away and ban comedians for certain things that they did. And it's becoming the socially accepted norm that, people used to be outraged of, you can't ban the show. Now people are like, well, you gotta watch what you say. So political correctness is winning. Comedy will be dead.
So who killed it?
Amy Schumer. Amy Schumer killed comedy. She fucking sold it out like the mildly attractive woman who goes around a bunch of retarded kids and then starts treating, oh, I really like you. And then she gets the comedy spot. Oh, you know, I think you're really sweet. And then she gets the movie deal. Oh, I think you're really good. Why don't we sleep with you? And these guys have never been shown affection in their life. So this mildly fat woman starts talking to me like, oh my God. And then she moves her way on stage, on Netflix specials, on movies. And now she's like, oh, we have to ban comedy and censorship and feminism and political correctness.
I've been listening to Lizzy Skanks for a couple years. I was just working, mowing lawns and shit, and I just clicked the clip they had of Mark RanDoM. And I started listening, I was like, dude, this guy is fucking, this is some good shit to fucking listen to.
I give you props, bro.
For what?
For being on Skanks and like being a personality on there.
It's, but you enjoyed it? Because I get so much fucking hate.
We took a £450, which is equivalent of $600 just to see Mark RanDoM.
Holy shit.
Best thing that happened, I watched it in a minute.
Yeah,
why is
that was the best.
You're fucking funny. You're so funny.
You're fucking insane. I'm insane too. So I love how you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do. I have to try to give a fuck. That's what's crazy. Because I try so
I've never heard anybody in my life say that, and it's the best thing I've ever fucking heard. I have to try to give a fuck.
I literally, like, it's like a
Still
marathon
doesn't
race to try to give a fuck.